Okay, so now I'm reading Violet the Pilot, and this book is dedicated to my Pam family in Hawaii and my super awesome aviation friend Hunter. So, Violet the Pilot. Her inventions will take her sky high. Everyone in town knew that Violet Van Winkle was a little different. For starters, she and her parents lived in an odd looking house next to the junkyard her father managed. While other little girls were playing with dolls and tea sets, Violet played with monkey wrenches and needle-nose pliers. Their house is pretty cool shaped. It looks like a boat. I wish I lived in a boathouse. Violet was a mechanical genius. By the time she was 2, she could fix almost any broken appliance in her house. By 4, she could take apart the grandfather clock and completely reassemble it. Since she didn't have any friends besides her dog Orville, she would spend hours tinkering with things in the yard. Violet's parents were very proud of her, although they weren't especially happy when she put the lawnmower engine on her cousin's tricycle. Yikes. By the time she got older, Violet began making more interesting creations. Around the time she turned 8, she was building elaborate machines from scratch, but not just any kind of machine. Wonder what she's gonna build. She built flying machines. Her parents couldn't believe their eyes the first time they saw Violet zoom by for the first time. They were a little worried in the beginning, but quickly saw that she was a pretty good pilot. "Careful not to hit the house," her father would say, "and put on a sweater," her mother would yell. Violet used anything she could find in the junkyard to make her wonderful contraptions. See her flying with Orville? He looks a little scared, huh? There was the tumbler bubbler, the bicycle-copter, the rocket can, the pogo plane, the slider glider, and the wigamajig, to name a few. Violet's engineering was pretty sound. The only real hazards were tall trees, piles of junk in the yard, and bugs in her teeth. Ew. Can I see your teeth? Nope, no bugs. You're good. Kids at school would see Violet eating lunch alone and make fun of her strange books and greasy coveralls. Claude and Clyde Maroney were especially obnoxious. Was that nice? We should be nice to our friends. Then, one day, Violet saw a poster in the drugstore window. Air Show, October 20th. That's only 2 weeks away, Violet thought. Can kids fly in the air show? Are homemade planes allowed? That night, Violet was so excited. She thought about the air show. She knew it would be a good feeling if one of her planes won a prize. And maybe the kids at school would be nice to her. She even pictured exactly where her ribbon would go. Do you see where her ribbon would go? Right there. She and Orville spent the next few days combing the junkyard for the right materials. When they had collected a giant pile of stuff, the building began. One day the Maroney twins happened to pass by. "Look, it's that girl from school," one of them said. "What are you doing, weirdo?" "I'm building an airplane," she told them. The twins exploded in laughter and mumbled something mean as they walked away. Orville barked at them. "Ruff, ruff." But Violet just went back to her project. "Take it easy, buddy. We're too busy to worry about them." Not nice, huh? Finally, after days of hard work, Violet had finished making her flying machine. She named the magnificent new craft the Hornet. "Wait till people in the grandstand see me flying this," she said to Orville. And Orville's even taking a picture for her. Can your dog take pictures of you? Mine can't. The test flight was successful. She alley-looped and oh no, Orville! That's okay. She got him. On the day of the big air show, Violet took off, bursting with excitement. Her parents' faces beamed with pride when they wished her luck, and she thought about that as she flew through the clear autumn air. She calculated that the trip would take about 20 minutes. She would arrive just in time for the air show. She looks really happy right now. She's excited. I'm excited for her. But uh-oh. Suddenly, something caught Violet's eye. In the river below, a group of people were frantically waving their arms. Violet lowered her altitude to get a better look. Lowering your altitude, friends, remember, means going lower. Putting your plane down, pitching down. A troop of Boy Scouts had run into trouble while canoeing. Violet knew what she had to do. She had to help, and fast. It wasn't easy rescuing all the boys, but Violet piloted the Hornet with precision. Saving the Scoutmaster from going over the falls was particularly dangerous. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I could do that. Violet dropped the grateful Scouts off at the hospital, and then she checked her watch. 3:30, she said to Orville sadly. We missed the air show. She turned her airplane towards home. Oh, she's really sad now. But she did a good thing. She helped someone out, and that's awesome. That evening, Violet had no appetite for dinner. She just went upstairs and sat on her bed. All of a sudden, she heard lots of noise outside the house. She and Orville went to the window and discovered that a crowd of people had gathered. Somebody spotted her. There's Violet! There's our hero! Oh, she looks so sad. That's Amelia Earhart. She's a very important female aviator. And there's all those people outside, waiting to see her. The Van Winkles stepped outside, squinting from all the flash bulbs that were popping. The press, the mayor, the fire, and the police chief, even kids and teachers from school had learned of her rescue that day and come to praise her. Young lady, said the mayor, please accept this Medal of Valor as a token of our gratitude and esteem, said the mayor. And he gave Orville a new collar with a license that said, K9 Hero. From that day on, Violet's parents let her fly wherever she wanted, but her mother still made her wear a sweater. You see her flying? That was pretty cool. Violet was super into flying planes, and she didn't let anyone stop her from doing what she wanted to do, with her parents' permission. Bye, friends. See you later.